Hey yo, what's poppin'? We're up in boys, it's Boy Dynamics, and in today's video I'm going to go through my predictions for the week 2 of the Premier League, which is coming up tomorrow. So if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, go down there, smash that like button, and also press that subscribe button and press the bell to be notified every time that I upload a banger onto your recommended page. But without the yippee yapper, let's get into my predictions for the week 2 of the Premier League. Okay, so the first match we have is Everton versus West Brom at Goodison Park. Now, the last time West Brom won at Everton was back in 2016 with a 1-0 win. And I've got to say, I can't see them beating that. I can't see them being able to get a win at Goodison Park. I mean, they could easily prove me wrong. I mean, they put Leicester in shambles in the first, the first half in the last game that they had. So who knows what West Brom can do? But I just can't see them beating a team who literally went on to beat Spurs in such a close game like Everton. I'm pretty sure you're gonna bag this. I'm pretty sure you are though. For a score prediction, I'm gonna go 2-0 Everton. I don't think there'll be a massive lot in this game. I think there'll be quite a few chances for Everton, not that many chances for West Brom. So yeah, 2-0 Everton, I'm backing that. Come on. Next we have Leeds vs Fulham at Ellen Road. Now I've got to say, this one is a big match. It's a big match for the two newly promoted clubs to the Premier League. I mean, Leeds obviously did not get the best start, although they did put an amazing performance at Anfield last Saturday, whereas Fulham, they got beat by Arsenal in what was not the best of their displays, but again, it is Arsenal. It's a top 6, top 7 kind of club, and you kind of expect that to happen. So I think both teams are going to come into this game looking for a win. For a score prediction, I really don't want to be biased, but I'm going to go for a 3-1 Leeds. I think there won't be that much in the game. I think it might be quite end-to-end, but I think Leeds will edge it 3-1. I mean, last time they played Ellen Road, Leeds beat them 3-0, so I think Fulham will get a goal in this. I'm going for a Mitrovic goal, and Leeds goal scorers, I will say Rodrigo, Costa and Dallas. I'd say the goal scorers. Come on. Next we have Man United vs Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Now I've got to say, I can't see this game going anywhere other than Man United's favour. I've got to say, yes, Zaha is an absolute goal scoring machine and he's got a lot of talent in him, but with the likes, I hate saying Leeds fan, but with the likes of Greenwood, Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, Rashford, the amount of amazing players which Man United have, I don't think, especially at Old Trafford, that Crystal Palace are going to be able to overwhelm them and pull off a shock result. If they do, fair enough, congrats to them, well done, but on a real, I don't think they're going to be able to pull off a shock result. I can't see it. So for a score prediction, I'm actually gonna edge Man United, but I'm edging them. I'm gonna say 1-0 Manchester United. I can't see it being like a domination. I think 1-0, it kind of suits it. I think it does. Next we have Arsenal versus West Ham at the Emirates. Now this match could be very interesting or could be very one-sided, depending on how. Can we come back? Here we go. Depending on how West Ham go into it. If West Ham go into it feeling like they need a win, to make sure even from this early stage that they're avoiding that relegation area, then it could be quite a scrappy game. But if they're not really that bothered at the moment, it's just the second game, Arsenal could dominate it like they dominated Fulham last weekend. Now, the key players which Arsenal have, it's going to be very hard for West Ham's defence to deal with it. Now, West Ham is a very good team, but through the season in the last decade, I think even the fans can admit the club has slowly started to fall off a bit, and I think this could be the season that they might go down. So due to that, for a score prediction, I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna go 2-1 to the Gunners. I'm gonna go 2-1 to the Gunners. I don't think there've been that much in the game. It might be like 2 goals from Arsenal and then a goal back from West Ham, or West Ham might even get an early lead and then Arsenal pull it back. I don't know, but I'm seeing back-to-back wins here from Arsenal. I've got to admit, I'm seeing back-to-back wins. Next we have Southampton playing Tottenham in the St Mary's Stadium. Now, this match could be very end-to-end, which I think it will be, or the less likely thing is it could be all Tottenham or it could be all Southampton. You know what I mean? Like, it's very varied on how it's going to go, and my blinds are doing a madness. No, I don't know, that's going to work, I don't know. But I feel like it's gonna be either Tottenham winning it or it's gonna be either Southampton winning it. I don't think there's gonna be much like contesting and stuff. It's gonna go either way basically. For a score prediction, I would have to say, you know, I'm gonna edge Southampton in this. I'm gonna go. Actually, no, I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. I feel like there's not gonna be. I've just gone back to myself, haven't I? I feel like there's not going to be that much in the game. I feel like they're both going to try and get the win, and one of them's going to come through, one of them's not going to. I've just gone back on myself, haven't I? Yeah. 1-1 draw, come on. Next we have Newcastle v Brighton at St James's Park. Now, the fact that Newcastle haven't beat Brighton, I think Newcastle haven't beat Brighton since 2016, which I want to say was their promotion season for both of them. It's a bit mad. Now, I think Newcastle are going to edge this, seeing as though they made some crazy signings. Wilson, Frederick, Fraser, the amount of amazing... it's Hendrick in it, sorry Newcastle fans. So they made like Wilson, Hendrick, Fraser, they made some amazing signings, and I cannot see them slipping away from Brighton. I just can't see it. Like, yes, Brighton has got a great defence and they've got a great attack, but I just cannot see Newcastle losing to Brighton this time round. Newcastle are in it for the top 10 this season, I can already tell. For a score prediction, I'll have to say 2-0 Newcastle. I'll have to say another 2-0 win for Newcastle. Come on. Next we have Chelsea v Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Now this game is going to be a close one. I can already tell. If it was close between Leeds and Liverpool, it's going to be even closer between Chelsea and Liverpool. Like, these teams are both in the top 3, both in the top 6 area, and they're both trying to get their second win in a row to kick-start their season off. So I think it's definitely going to be a close one. But you know what? I'm going to edge Chelsea for this. The amount of signings they have made, the amount of quality and depth they've got in their squad, I don't see how they can't beat Liverpool. I just can't see it. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea. That's what I'm going to go for. I think 2-1 Chelsea. I think that's a reasonable score. Come on. Next we have Leicester v Burnley at the King Power Stadium. Now, I've got to say, this is going to be a close game. I think this is going to be a proper close game. I cannot see there being much in this game. Both Burnley and Leicester are really wanting to kickstart their season off on a high, and they're going to be both looking to get 3 points out of this game. Now, obviously, goal scorers, whether win or lose or whatever it is, I think if Leicester score goals, it's going to be Vardy that's scoring, obviously. You know, if Burnley are scoring goals, it's probably going to be Chris Wood. You know, they have their traditional goal scorers, their traditional strikers. So, for a score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I can't see there being much in this game. I think a 2-2 draw, I think it suits this game. I think it does. Next we have Aston Villa v Sheffield United. Now, this match I think is going to be quite close because they both came up together, and although, you know, they've spent a season already in the Prem, you know, they've gotten used to it. You know, Aston Villa just survived relegation last season, so, you know, they're both kind of easing into their Premier League life. And as much as a lot of people don't like Jack Grealish, I think he is great on the ball. not the best hairstyle. I think he's great on the ball, great baller. He can dribble along defenders like it's nothing, and that's why I think that Aston Villa are going to enter this one. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Aston Villa. Goal scorer, if he's available, maybe John McGinn. If not, probably Grealish. I'm going to have to say. He's on a bit of form after Burton. He's on a bit of form. And lastly, we have Wolves going up against Man City. Now, Man City have lost their last 3 meetings going up against Wolves. They've not won since 2019. It's always like not that long ago, but when you lost the last 3 games against them, it feels like a long time. Now, for this match, I think it's going to be quite end-to-end. I don't think there's going to be like a team that just strives out ahead and wins like 4-5-0. I don't think it's going to be that. Both teams are going to be wanting to get 3 points out of this game. You know, Man City didn't even play last weekend, so they're definitely going to try and get some points here. So for a score prediction, you know, I'm gonna go 3-2 at Man City. I felt they're gonna break that little record, that little thing that we've got going, and I think they're gonna beat Wolves 3-2 away. Come on. Okay guys, so that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did go on to enjoy today's video, go down there, smash a like. Don't forget to also, while you are down there, press the button, subscribe, and don't forget to also press the notification bell to be notified every time which I drop a banger onto your recommended page. But guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video of mine. Take care, and peace.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely